So this gentleman has had many respectful lives in hockey. Great individual on and off the ice. A very personable gentleman. One of the originators of the original scooter line for Chicago. And basically changed the way we looked at that type of combination defensive and offensive players in the NHL. So we're going to talk about the great career and the great legend of Kenny Wharram. Now, Kenneth Malcolm Wharram, born July 2nd, 1933 in Ferris, Ontario, played right wing for 14 seasons in the NHL, all with the Chicago Blackhawks. He wore number 17 for the Chi-Hawks and was part, of course, of one of the greatest Chicago teams in history, the 1961 Stanley Cup winners. Now, Wharram came to major prominence with his hometown team, the North Bay Blackhawks, in '49 before switching the next season to the Galt Blackhawks, for whom he played 3 seasons. Now, he did play one match for Galt's parent team in Chicago in '51 before returning to another season to Galt. Now, he played 29 matches for the Hawks in '54, but spent an equal amount of time with the legendary Quebec Aces of the Quebec Hockey League before joining the AHL's Buffalo Bisons in '54. Now, under the training of Bison's head coach, Harry Watson, he enjoyed 4 productive seasons, made the AHL second All-Star team in '55, and returned to Chicago to stay in '58. Now, talking about the scooter line, Ward was having some trouble finding a permanent spot on the Hawks until he was teamed on a line with the great Stan Mikita. Now, Mikita and Wharram meshed well together, and Wharram's production, attributable to his considerable speed and puck handling skills, went through the roof. He would have 7 straight seasons scoring 20 goals or more. However, he was just as good as the defensive game, because Chicago used a lot of their top goal scorers in double duty in shorthanded and even strength situations where the score needed to be controlled. Now, the scooter line was officially, well, the first version was christened when he got former Red Wing and All-Star Ted Lindsay near the end of his career. Now, Lindsay, Mikita, and Wharram again were the original scooter line. After Lindsay retired, Abe McDonald took over his honors, and would be the second version of the scooter line in force again when the Hawks won the '61 Stanley Cup. After McDonald was traded to the Bruins, the great Doug Bones was placed in the left wing spot. Now, the end of his career was kind of shocking as well. I'm just going to break it down very, very quickly. Now, Wharram was attending the Blackhawks training camp on September 16, '69 when he noticed he was having chest pains. He was quickly sent to a hospital intensive care where he was diagnosed with myocarditis. Wharram's condition worsened to the point when he needed to be trained how to stay awake. The process took weeks, and while Wharram's life was eventually out of danger, the stress of playing hockey made a comeback out of the question. He officially retired in September 1970 and settled down in North Bay as a carpenter, and he was eventually inducted to the North Bay Hall of Fame in 1980. Wharram's long and productive life ended on January 10th, 2017, when he passed away with natural causes at the age of 83. Now, Wharram's best season for a lot of people, and probably one of the best seasons in Chicago history, where he got 71 points in the '64 season, including 39 goals. Some great totals, and an outside shot probably of making the Hall of Fame because of his defensive numbers and his impact on the Chicago hockey scene. 766 games, 252 assists, 252 goals, 281 assists, 533 points, and 43 points in an even 80 playoff games. So a tremendous player, and also a Lady Byng winner as well in '64. One of the most gentlemanly and beloved players in Blackhawks history. That's a legend of Kenny Wharram. If you like what we're doing here, please give it a comment, subscribe, or ability to tell your friends. Please check out our archive. We have nearly 900 entertainment, sports, news, and other stylized podcasts for your enjoyment. No charge, of course. There's no monetization from the channel. The only monetary money I get is the time you're taking to listen to this, because it's done with the fans in mind. Have a great day. Bye.